Hello, good day, everyone. I am good news from the King's Farm and Industry. If you are coming across my video for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and give us a like. Press the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new video regarding snail farming. Thank you very much. I've been receiving requests from snail intending farmers and existing snail farmers to throw more light on marketing of snails. Okay, so I choose to do it today. Yeah, today. Now we're gonna be discussing along this line. Number one, when to market your snails. Number two, where to market your snails. Number three, how to market your snails. Okay, so this will give you a guideline to how the marketing should be. Okay, now let's quickly look at when to market your snails. Before we start, I just want to say this. We didn't start with snail farming, we start with poultry, okay, fishery. We all ran. Why? The cost of feeding is something that is just too high. Then after feeding, before, most especially the poultry, after the labor in feeding, the labor in management and everything, then you now start looking for market. Most especially when you are into meat production. Because if you want to rely on the middle marketers, you are going to run into debt. So this is where you see people during December, they will pay other persons to go and stay in the open market, helping them to market their products. Then we have some few others who rely on companies that the company provide them with feed, medications, and if they owed, so after they rear them to a certain stage, like 6 weeks and above, the company will come and pack them and pay them, withdraw the money that they invested and give them the other profit. You see, these things they sweet for here, oh, but when you are into the business, then you know that it is not easy. It's just little profit for you. So marketing in snail farming is one aspect of snail farming that makes me to fall in love with it. It's not just that the snail farming is time free, is not that time consuming, the cost of production is not too high, cost of management is not too high. It's just that marketing aspect. That's the reason I love snail farming. Now, before we start, snail farming is one aspect of agriculture that there's a time that if you want to sell, you will make times three. And also if you want to sell another time, you will just make like the normal profit. Okay. Now, during rainy season, now let's quickly look into when you should sell your snails. As a farmer, you should not sell snail during rainy season. Why? During rainy season, snail hunters are much. Their work is to hunt for snails day and night, transport these snails to the open market. So during rainy season, you see snails in numbers in the open market. So if you want to sell this time, you might not make good amount of profits, and then you have no choice than to look for market. Okay, now the time you should sell your snails as a farmer is during the dry season. Why? Because once harmattan comes in, the wind becomes dry and all of that. So during this time, all snails will go into hiding. So the snail hunters will not find snail easily in the bush. Then in the open market, you just see few snails, and these few will be very expensive. So if you want to sell at this time, it's just for you to go straight to the next market that is close to your farm. Look for the women selling snails. Tell them you have snails to sell. Okay, how you should sell your snails now? Go to these women. Tell them you have snails to sell. If you are a greedy type, in the space of 3 weeks or 4 weeks, they will shut down your farm. Why? Because these women at this time they are traveling like three villages, sorry, some 2 states to go and get these snails. So when they know that the snails is just at their backyard, hey, they will troop into your farm, and once one come and get the snails, as he's selling in the market, the others will come. Where did you buy this snails? So the next day they'll be back to your farm. So if you are a greedy type, they will shut down your farm. Now, how should you market? Do not allow any market woman into your farm. I repeat, do not allow any market woman into your farm. Since you are running in extensive system, the greenhouse, not intensive. So once these people comes into your farm, they will start looking for the snails themselves. There's no way you can stop them. Some of them do come with jars and all of that. So your farm might not be able to survive it. So do not allow them into your farm. Your workers, once is feeding the snails in the evening, so one day the time for marketing have come, your workers should pick all the snails that are hiding within the the hollow block that's at the walkway. So once your workers have picked those snails this morning, they should feed them in the evening. Feed rich in uh, calcium, oyster shell calcium. So the oyster shell calcium will attract the snails, and the concentrate we attract all the snails from their hiding during the night or the evening to come and feed. So your workers should go back to the farm from around 8, then picking all the mature snails. Then the next morning, pick other ones that are hiding within the walkway. Pick them, put them in a bag, take them to the farm office. So from there, attend to those who are coming to buy. So this is how the marketing is done. Okay, if you are the type that have friends that own hotels and eatery, wow, this one will be very good for you. It's for you to call them, tell them you have snails for sale, then send a sample to them. If the price is okay, they will abandon other person bringing snails for them. Because even at this time, they are looking for snails. So they will come to you and buy from you. So since you'll be selling to these people, definitely they will not be buying the snails with the share from you. They'll be buying snails that have been processed. So this is where you need to go and learn how to process snails. Learn how to process snails and package snail meat. Then, on the other hand, if you don't have friends that own hotels or eating, what you do is this: get a female worker, a female marketer. So I repeat, a female marketer. Now, employ a marketer that is good looking, okay, that also speak very well, because Nigeria men now prefer doing business with young ladies. Then get her an ID card. She'll go to these hotels and eating, go to the managers, and then discuss the business with the manager, giving them a sample of the snails that you guys have. So if the price, I repeat, is lower than the price they are getting from other persons, these people are in for business. Definitely they will come to you and buy from you. Just like as I said, what you're going to be selling for them is processed snail meat. So it will also increase the price you would have sold to the open market. So these are how we sell snails. Okay, now during the dry season, the price of snail increase almost times 3. So as a farmer, I repeat, you don't sell your snails during rainy season. You don't allow the buyers to gain access to your farm. Attend to them in your farm office. Pick the snails. Pick the snails. I repeat, pick the snails before the buyers arrive. Don't pick snails when the buyers are already at the farm. Even if they insist they want to buy more, tell them to come back again. Experience will tell you this. If you've been into other livestock, most especially catfish business, yeah, this you market catfish to middle marketers before. You know exactly what I'm talking about here. So that's how it is. Okay, if you want to set up your farm, don't forget we are running our promo this month of November, which will be expiring at the end of this month, November 2021. So we are giving out 200,000 free from from the farm construction. Just like as I said on my previous video, setting up a one plot greenhouse, the complete construction excluding snail construction, planting, and every other things that are involved is 2.7 million. So at this moment, since it's a promo period, we are giving out 200,000 off So it will now cost you 2.5 million. Thank you very much. You want to buy feed, you want to buy snails or calcium, don't forget to reach us through this line 081 140 666 59. Have a wonderful day ahead.